Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video, we'll be reacting to West Brom's FIFA 21 ratings. Now, if you go on to enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, it will really mean a lot. As you guys may know, I am a new face around here. I do run my own channel on the screen right now called Lucas FC. I post weekly West Bromwich Albion content on there. And to be honest, it'll be good for you guys as well for extra content, so make sure you go over there and subscribe. Next rated is Pereira. Now, Pereira's been given a 76 rated. Now, I don't agree with this at all. He should be a 79, I think, at least. I think Pereira should be 78 to 79 rated. I don't know why he's been put 76. So, he's got 79 pace, 73 shot, 74 pass, 79 dribbling, 39 defence and 63 physical. I don't agree with his card at all. 76 for one of the star players in the championship, the Kevin De Bruyne of the championship from last season. 76 is an insult to Pereira. I think they've done most of the West Bromwich Albion team dirty with the FIFA 21 ratings. To be honest, they've done every team in the Premier League dirty with these FIFA 21 ratings. I don't know what EA was thinking. They were probably having a laugh, you know, while making these cards. I don't even know. Now, moving on to the second highest rated is Johnson. Is joint second highest rated with Phillips. But we'll move on to Phillips in a bit. But Johnson is a 75 rated. He has 79 diving, 74 handling, 70 kicking, and 77 reflex, 42 speed, and 73 positioning. I don't know. I agree with this rating. I agree with it. He could have went down to 74. I agree with a 74 to 75 for Johnston. I do agree with that one. That's probably one of the, actually, nah, it's not one of the only ones I agree with, but it's one of the most ones I do agree with. Yeah, definitely agree with that one. Now, moving on to the other second joint highest rated card, Matt Phillips. His stats: 81 pace, 78 shot, 71 passing, 74 dribbling, 43 defence and 78 physical. I don't agree with this as well. He played a lot at the start of the season, but then he didn't. He was a bench player. I don't know how he's got one of the highest rated in the squads when we haven't even saw much of him for the last part of the last season and the start of this season. I really don't agree with that. He should be lower in my opinion. Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. Now, moving on to GIBBS, that is also 75 rated. Yeah, he's got 76 pace, 57 shots, 68 passing, 73 dribbling, 72 defending, and 70 physical. I agree with this one. 75 rated is completely fine with me. Yeah, I agree with this. 75 rated for GIBBS is a fair stat. Now, moving on to SAWYERS. Now, SAWYERS is a 73 rated, with 78 pace, 75 dribbling, 68 shot, 61 defence, 72 pass, and 70 physical. Yeah, I'm going to stop saying the stats of these players. I don't know what I'm doing. You can probably see them on the screen right now. But, yeah, I agree with this. 73 rated for SAWYERS, or 72. Nah. I definitely think SAWYERS could be a 75 or 74. I do think he could push up a bit. Moving on to Ajayi. Ajayi is also a 73 rated, which I don't agree with at all. Ajayi should be a 75 at least. He should be a 76 to be honest. Ajayi was one of our star defenders last year, so I really do think EA has done him really dirty with his stat. Like, yeah, he was one of West Bromwich Albion star players last season, and for EA to give him a 73 rated is a flipping insult. Moving on to Gulsicki, the player that joined us in January. He did do a lot for us when he joined. He's a 74 rated. I agree with the 74 rated. He could be pushing a 75, but 74 rated is a good stat for Gulsicki in my opinion. I do agree with that. Yeah. Now, moving on to Jake Livermore, a 74 rating. EA, what are you doing? Jake Livermore, one of our best midfielder last season. He should be with 76 rated at least. yeah, what a year he had. Yeah, they've done him really dirty on that one, giving him a 74 rated. Now moving over to Diangana, what is interesting, he's been given a 73 silver, non-rare, a 73 rated non-rare silver. I don't agree with this at all. Diangana should be at least a 75 in my opinion, at least a 75 to 76. I really don't know how he's been given a 73. I hope Diangana's knocked on EA headquarters because that's a disgrace, that is. I know he was injured for a lot of the season, but to give him a 73 rated is disrespectful. Moving on to Bartley. Now, Bartley has been given a 72 rated silver rare. I think he should be at least a 74. Yeah, Bartley should be at least 74. He did a lot for us last season. He did a lot in the Chelsea game as well. I do think, yeah, he could be bumped up 2 ratings. Now, moving on to Charlie Austin. He's been given a 72. I think he'll be max 73. I agree with this rating. He could go up to a 73, but yeah. Yeah, that's the standard rating for Charlie Austin. I know he was one of our highest goal scorers this season, but let's be honest, he's getting on now. He's probably going to be a reserve to bench player for most of this season. So a 72 rated to 73 is fair for him. Now, moving on to Hegazi, what I was really shocked about. Hegazi's been given a 72 rated. Yeah, a 72 rated. I think Hegazi should be at least a 75 rated, in my opinion. Yeah, he's one of the best. He's one of the most experienced centre backs at the club. He's really good, in my opinion. He should be 75 at least. Moving on to Furlong. Now, this one's an interesting one because he's been given a 71 rated. Yeah, we didn't see much of him last season, but from the times we did, he's played really well. I think Furlong could be a 74 at least. I do think EA have done really bad with the ratings this year, giving players this low amount of rating. Yeah, I do think Furlong could be a 74. Moving on to Robson Kanu. Now, Robson Kanu has been given a 70 rated. Now, he could be at least a 72, Robson Kanu. Robson Kanu obviously scored a lot of goals for us last season, one of our target man. Yeah, he should be at least a 72 to 73, Robson Kanu should. Moving on to Callum Robinson. Now, Callum Robinson has been given a 72 rated. Callum Robinson, in my opinion, should be pushing 74 to 75. Yeah, definitely should be pushing that non-rare gold, Callum Robinson. I do think they've done him dirty as well from the amazing game he's had at Chelsea as well. Yeah, definitely bad, that is. Moving on to Connor Townsend. I'm going to whiz through these ones because, you know, they're the bench warmers. But yeah, we've got Connor Townsend. He might be stepping up a lot this season. 71 rated. Yeah, I agree. He could be pushing 72 to 73, but that's about it. Zahore's been given a 70, what I generally think could be a downgraded. Yeah, I definitely think he could downgraded. Edwards has been given a 68, what I definitely think could be pushing a 70 soon. Button has been given a 68. Definitely could be pushing a 70 soon, and Kipre has been given a 68, what can also definitely be pushing a 70 soon. And then we have the likes of O'Shea, Field and Harper that are all on 67 and 68, what I definitely think should be pushing a 70 soon. Now, if you've gone on to enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like and comment your thoughts on the FIFA 21 ratings, what you think about it. Also, make sure to subscribe to WATV for weekly West Bromwich Albion videos, and also subscribe to Lucas FC. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.